together and figure out, you know, where their romantic life is headed. So these are the two Bogie books. Now, these cost 10 cents in 1922 and 1923, and today on eBay you could purchase them for anywhere from $75 to $100. They're very collectible. Halloween collecting is a big hobby in America, and Dennison is, some of their products are the most desired products. So this Synergia is, it's art, it's poetry, it's drama, all of that you can find in a Bogie book. The art is just amazing. And you can see this isn't really for children. It's kind of scary for children. So it really was an adult holiday. Inside are some of the ideas, if you were very ambitious, of how you could decorate your hall for your Halloween party. with of course, Dennison products, crepe paper and cutouts and streamers. You could also make entire costumes out of crepe paper. And I love this because it's so vintage 1920s. Not Downton Abbey 1920s, but... So there's your art. You don't even have to look very far, just this 10-cent catalog. The poetry, right here, all Halloween. Here's a poem. Some Dennison employee wrote this. I have to adjust my glasses here. All Halloween. Mischief sure is in the air. Flitting forms are everywhere. Over the cornfields, through the trees, eerie wailings are on the breeze. And mingling high twixt sky and earth, wild shrieks of mad, unholy mirth. What do these strange forebodings mean? Listen and hist, 'tis Halloween. And I'll show you the other one here. This is the 1923. Again, the artwork, very indicative of the times, very scary, dark.
Recognize that Dennison's logo.
Yeah, this is the lettering on the top of the building, right? And that was their lettering for many, many years. It had Halloween stunts and games that you could play. And here's an example of one. It's kind of funny. You cut slips of paper, and you were supposed to write down characteristics that people had, such as sense of humor, disposition, good mixer, desirability as husband or wife. And then you wrote down what percent of that quality you thought the person across from you had. So that must have created some fun party times.
Only people had to guess who it was
Yes.
if you were holding on the profile for it. Yeah,
It's some more decorating tips for your
Do
party.
you really want to fill?
If you happen to,
Wow.
if you happen
Right.
to want to rent the Armor Museum.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, right.
That looks like,
And all of this is made from crepe paper.
that looks like
Cardboard.
1920s Lego.
It does. I mean,
You know,
that's
look
probably
at all
what
you
it
can
was.
do.
Here's some more costumes, and these are all made out of crepe paper. And once in a while, you can actually find on eBay a complete costume made out of crepe paper, most likely from Dennison crepe paper. It wasn't those little rolls; it came in big, wide
like
sheets,
sure.
and they were decorated.
Yeah,
Stretch. I like
Yeah.
the crepe paper today.
Yeah, the cheap stuff that we
Yes.
make now.
So from the Bogie books, when I first discovered the Bogie books, we had one in our collection and it had no cover. And now we have another one that was in that big archive. And I thought we would find the Ark of the Covenant of Bogie books, which was the first one. There's only one known one, and it's worth several $1,000s, but alas, alack, it was not in the collection. So these are two that I purchased on eBay, which I'm donating to the collection. But since that time, Halloween has become a really big celebration for the Framingham History Center, and a lot of it has to do with our connection through Dennison. We began, it must be about 8 years ago, with a Halloween haunted trolley tour through the town, and we dug up, pun intended, all these stories about ghosts and hauntings and legends in Framingham. We actually, one year, we drove through the Dennison complex, and the realtors were there, and they gave us Halloween candy and some advertising materials for their condos. Then when we stopped the Haunted Trolley Tour, we did a storytelling hour and told some more of our Framingham stories in the Etchell Library. And then last year, we did a graveyard Halloween tour of our old burial ground with costumed interpreters telling the story of some of Framingham's famous people. And so the Dennison Framingham Halloween connection is really strong. It brings in people to our History Center that might not have come anyway, because Halloween is a big draw. People love the holiday. Dennison knew it, over 100 years ago, and we know it today. And so we're going to continue to do our Halloween programming and also our Dennison program. They have books like this for Christmas. They have books for all the other holidays combined. They have, it's called the Party Book. And we have our collection's getting bigger of some of the stickers and the cardboard cutouts. There were a lot of items in the archives that were found in the warehouse. And all of those will be on display, well, not all of them, but a good portion of them will be on display in the fall. And I hope you can all come to Framingham. Take a trip down Route 135 and see the building. We had a talk on Dennison Halloween collectibles, and we had a woman from Pennsylvania come up. She's written a few books about Beistel, which is a Pennsylvania company. And she loved Dennison, and so I got to take her around. And when we drove down and saw 135, she was with her husband, said, stop the car, stop the car. And she had to get out and take in the building and take a photo of the Dennison sign because, so many pieces from so many people's collections were made by Dennison. And as I said, the imagination, the creativity, and the artwork is just phenomenal. And so that is the story of the Bogie Book.
Anybody have any questions for Jim about the Bogie Book?
Drop something.
Oh, that was my place marker.
What do you teach, Jim?
I teach 3rd grade.